Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Dora the Fluid Crafter, and I have my guest design team project completed, and I wanted to show you guys. The only thing I have left to do is to add this little plate that says special delivery. I'm going to add that to the very front right here onto the book. But I'm going to do that a little bit later so that way I can kind of have it sit and whatnot. So as you know, this is just a temporary closure for now, which was the necklace piece that I was closing it with. So anyways, this is the finished journal, and I left the front plain and the back so that way it would lay flat. It is pretty chunky. It's got a nice gator mouth on there. Stacked full. You guys can, whoever gets this journal is more than welcome to take pieces out of it and things like that. So first thing I want to do is show you the lovely eyelash trims that are on the tags and things. If I can, there we go. So all this fluffy goodness is up here, along with some pom-pom balls and some little other floating tags up here. And then on this side we have some other little dangly bits and whatnots and little charms and bells. And then this is the dangle that will be on the back of the journal, and it is completely removable. All you have to do is just unclip it like this, and then you have your dangle. And you guys have seen this with the other video. So there's a tassel that's separate from the actual chunky beads. Okay, so it's all, you can actually decompose this if you would like to, but there are pearls, iridescence, there's little charms, there's a ribbon right here, some other charms on the bottom here, which is Santa, a Christmas tree, and a snowman. And then here I just took one of my bottles, sorry about that, and I put some sequins, some beads, seed beads, Christmas colors, and just shook it up in there. And so that is what the chunky charm and tassel will look like when you receive it. And I'm just going to sit that right here for a moment. Okay, so now on the bottom there are little bells. Now, make sure we're in frame here. Okay, so I have my tripod set up a little bit differently so it can be a little closer so that you guys can actually, really get a good look at this. So when we open it up, as you know, from the first stage of the flip through, right now I'm just kind of showing you the embellishments. So I've just put 2 tags and then a large tag with some eyelash trim on the top. Here I took a it's a one of the pictures that Hobby Lobby had. I just stamped a Christmas saying on the bottom and then just cut it out like a tag, and it's got a heart and it's of a tree. I thought that would be really cool. One of the postcards from the kits, and then I put in a vintage photo, a large one, of Santa. And now I didn't tea stain everything. I didn't dye everything or ink everything up. I wanted it to be kind of like an heirloom, where it's been handed down and collected. Things have been collected and added in here, so it could be, a family thing. And then here we have the Frosty and Winter Buddies, and then we have 2 tags and then some more eyelash trim. Here is just some stamping with one of Tim Holtz's snowshoe stamps. Here is another vintage photo of Santa with a little glittery pom-pom. And then here is the Merry Christmas. I did put it at the top. So we have a tag from the kit. This is one that I put a napkin on the top of. And then, of course, we have a little journaling card. And then this is open, and then you can also tuck something behind this also. Here is 2 coin envelopes. They both flip up for more journaling space. And then inside are the pockets with 2 journaling cards as well. These journaling cards are from the Bo Bunny collection. Here is the little scenery that I did, and I just kind of tucked in some ephemera pieces from the Tim Holtz collection, and what was the other one? Oh, I can't even think of it now. Anyway, so I made some little tags with some brads that just flip around. You're more than welcome to take the brad off the back if you so choose to do that and use them separately. I just tuck that in there. This here is a little surprise gift for whoever gets it, so I'm not going to open it. And it just, you just untie it and then you open it up that way. Here is another vintage photo of a Christmas tree, and then an altered paper clip with a little bell on it. Here is another vintage photo of Santa with a little girl. I put little bells on the ends of these, and then a little postcard here. Here is the fabric flip I showed in the last video. And then in here, I just added a tag. Now I didn't put any eyelash trim on this because it's underneath. And then a couple of ephemera cards and a journaling card. Here I placed, now this is a large one. This actually comes out of the book. I wanted it to look like someone was saving something. So as you know, when you save things, sometimes they stick out of the book. And I thought it looked kind of pretty cool, so I left it like that. I have the glitter tag in the bottom with the little glue dots and some eyelash trim. And then it's held on with a bone, a doggy bone paper clip, and an altered paper clip at the top with a little snowflake on it. Here is the flip out of the seams, and I just put the journaling card back in with another tag. And another vintage photo with another pom-pom paper clip. Plenty of journaling space. Here is the side pocket that I showed in the other video, and I added in these tags. This one here I tied with some ribbon. There's quite a few of them like this through here, and quite a few with the brads on there. Here is the belly band that I did with the two girls, and so I thought it would be really nice to add in some pinks. So this here is from the oh no, it's the one that I won in the giveaway, and I'm gonna have to go back and look to see who it was. So anyways, I just tucked in a big tag here, a postcard in the back, and then the little one here that matches the girls. Another one of Tim Holtz's stamps. Here is one of the pockets that I made with one of the tags in the brad, and then some ephemera pieces. You know, my hand is up like this, and I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Here is the side pocket that I did with the houses, and then another one of these ribbon floater tags, and then of course one from the kit. Some of these have embossing on them. This one I did a tree. This one here, and I'll I did this one with you guys on the video, except I added a little doggy charm that has reindeer ears, and it's on a large paper clip, and this is a girl looking at the tree, and on the bottom is her dog, so that's why I added that one. And then I just tucked in one of the tags in the back from the collection. Here is just a journaling space, and I just tucked in a bunch of these little bits of ephemera pieces, and then you guys can do what you like with them. I wanted to include as much as I could without it being too overbearing. Here is another vintage Santa with a pom-pom paper clip. This here is also a vintage photo with a pocket at the top, and inside here I just tucked in one of the tags from the collection, or the DigiKit, a guest check with some stickers on it, and then one of the postcards. And this is a deep pocket. It does go all the way to the bottom. And then on this, with the stamped scenery, I thought it would be really nice to add in one of the poems from the vintage book that I have. So I did that. This is one of the poems by Longfellow, which I thought was really cool. This is the other side of the houses, and it's a top flip. And so this, I added in a postcard. This is an altered packaging from the Tim Holtz Christmas ephemera pack. And so I put some snow owls on the back, some Christmas music sheet on the front, and then I just tucked in one of these bicycle ephemera pieces. And I do believe that came from the Tim Holtz as well. Here is another one of those little pockets, and again a tag with the brad, some little ephemera pieces, and this is from the Bo Bunny collection, and it's just a little journaling card. I've took my punch and did some border punching on some of the pages as well. Now this next page is really cool. I've never seen anybody do it, so I wanted to do it, and it actually worked out really, really well. So I'm so excited to show you guys. Ta-da! This is actually a small gift bag that you would get like at the Dollar Tree, Walmart, Joanne. I mean, you know, they're like this. I'll show you one over here. They're like these little gift bags, right? And so this one here I'm actually going to do in another journal. And so they open and they're already pre-made and pre-done, so you don't have to do anything like that. And so what I did, let me take these things out, is I just glued down the sides. Now I did use Eileen's tacky glue. You're gonna need a strong glue for these. And then it just opens up, so you have this big huge pocket that you can keep your wishes, your dreams, your Christmas ideas, anything that you want to keep in there. And so I just put one of the postcards, and then I put one of the mason jar tags from the DigiKit. And then I tucked in one of the vintage photos of Ebenezer's story. Into the bag. Wait, wrong side. Sorry. Like that. And then this one is one of the little ribbon tags that I made. And then this here, because I left the back top open, is also a pocket. And so you can tuck little tags or little wish lists or something into the back also. Woohoo! That's wonderful. Love that idea. Okay, so there's that. Oops, let me put that back up. Here is another top pocket with a little scenery of children skating, which is a vintage photo, and then I just did a border on the bottom, so to kind of bring it together. I just tucked in one of the postcards from the kit. This is a vintage photo, and then an ephemera piece, and these are from My Mind's Eye, I do believe. Oops. And here is the big pocket. I just tucked in a couple of tags, one from the kit, one from the paper collection with the ribbon, and then this here is from the one I got in the giveaway, and it's super cute. It matches, and so I just tucked little Frosty right there behind. Here is another vintage photo with a pom-pom paper clip. And I added in 2 napkins. So this one is the first napkin. It has a spiral paper clip, and so that you can journal on the back. But you can also use this napkin to decorate or whatever you like to do in here as well. Here is a journaling page, but it is also a pocket, and so I just tucked in one of the postcards from the kit, and then one of the ribbon tags from the other paper collection. I'm actually going to put that in there. Here's another border. Here is the pocket that I stitched on from, this is like a very, very fine, not burlap, it's like a mesh, but it's that thick, real stiff mesh, and it's got pine cones and a stamp and some mailing and a pine tree with some script. I thought it was really cool, so I did add that pocket in here with 2 of the tags from the DigiKit. This one is the mason jar. This one is the poinsettia. This one here, I embossed a little candle lit candle. And then just a little ephemera piece. Here is the other scenery that we did, and here I just tucked in one of the Brad tags. This one here is one from the giveaway that I won. Like I said, I'm going to have to look that up. And then I just added a piece of ephemera, which was the candy cane, right there in the little pocket. Here's another one of those pockets. I just did some small embellishing here, and then just added some of the Tim Holtz ephemera and the one from the giveaway. Here is another vintage Santa picture with a glitter pom-pom. Here is the other side of the pocket. This one says notes. So I put in some Christmas story tag, and then a little piece of ephemera here about hair bows. Here is the flip open. 2 tags from the kit with the picture in the back. I just put some bows on the top. These here do tuck in too. I didn't want to put anything too small in there. I was really afraid that it would fall out. I was thinking about maybe adding some little coin envelopes, but you can tuck into those very nicely. Another border punch. Here is, just like the other side, a journaling area, and I put a postcard and one of the ribbon tags that I made. This is a big vintage photo of some children playing in the snow. And I'm not going to take it off. It took me a little while to get it on there. It's held on with one of these spiral clips, and it has a little bead dangle off the side. Here is a side pocket, and I just tucked in one of the tags in ribbon and a little ephemera piece. Here is another flip up. And then inside here, I just tucked in one of the ribbon tags that I made. This is one of the Spellbinders fancy borders, but I made it into a belly band. It looks wonderful. So glad I got that die. I wasn't going to, but I'm so glad that I did. Another one of Tim Holtz's stamps. This is the lantern. Another pocket. This here just has a piece of washi. This is from my giveaway, little Tim Holtz ephemera and some stamped candy canes. Here is the Rolodex pocket. Also has the border die here, but you can't tuck behind this one, so I just added 2 tags from the kit, and this one here I just stamped in multicolor a present, and this one here has a stocking, and this says the stockings were hung. Another border. This here is a side pocket, but it also flips up. I just stamped some snowflakes, and then it just flips right back down behind. And then I just put the Christmas birdies mason jar, and then a tag that I made with the ribbon. Here is the other napkin that I added with a little spiral paper clip. Just some collaging. I added the little girl on here like she's looking at the Christmas tree. Here is a side pocket with 2 of the tags from the kit. This one here, I just stamped a little tree and it says "Just to Believe." Here is the center of the children's book pages of a Christmas tree, presents, bulbs. And so I put on the little pom-pom paper clip, and it's holding on all these little mini tags that I made that you guys can use inside the journal as well. So I wanted to add those in there even though I didn't have a place to put them right away. Here is a 2-corner. It's a 2-part. So we have this one here. This one here I embossed some bells, Christmas bells. And so that goes into the bottom pocket. And then on this one here with the tree, I did a wreath and a snowflake. Here is just the candy cane collage. These here are coin envelopes, and so I didn't do a whole lot to them. I just put in a Christmas bulb, and you can see here that it is popped up. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but it is popped up, so it's double layered. This is a metal plate. It says Inspire, and then at the top it's held on with a paper clip that just has joy and a snowflake on. There's nothing inside of it, so you can add whatever you'd like to in it. Another border. Here is the side belly band, and I added a little girl sweeping in the snow. How cute is that, right? Maybe the person who started this journal, maybe that was their daughter, their first snow or something. Here is another flip-up pocket with a little piece of washi, some ephemera pieces, and a tag. And this one I just stamped a wreath that says Seasons of Joy. Here is the fold out, the pop out envelope, and then inside I've just added some extra ephemera pieces. Plenty of writing space all the way around too. Another little writing area, and I just did some trim with the extra pieces of the paper pad. Just did a little embellishing with some Christmas music and a little girl in a snow globe. This here is an envelope. It has a pocket at the top with a tag. And then this also opens all the way. I did not glue it back together. So it does open up and you can store things inside. Here is just a little corner pocket with some ephemera pieces tucked in. This here is a big envelope, also held on by a big paper clip and a little dangle. Inside of it is just a vintage picture, and then it also just pops open like the other ones does, with a little ephemera piece holding it down. Another little border. Here is just a postcard with a tag stuck in there. I was actually going to put one of the coin envelopes in, like so, which I might still do. I'll leave that there for now. And then on the next page is like the one before, another one of these gift baggies. It says warm wishes and holiday kisses, and just tied a bow in there. And it does also open up just like the other one does, and I just added a simple tag inside here with a postcard. And I do believe the back is also open. Yes, it is. The back is also open for a tuck area also. Here is a double flip in the center, so you can tuck behind, and then you could also store inside. The Jingle Bell stamp from Tim Holtz. Here is the other flip up, and it just has a tag and a postcard on the inside of the burlap pocket. Another border. This here is held up. Now it doesn't need to be, but I wanted to include it because of course it's gold. This here is just a flip down piece of paper for extra writing space or list making. And I wanted to include this in case you wanted to add anything to it, or if you wanted to put extra papers, you could do so. Here's another little side tuck, and it just has some little Tim Holtz ephemera pieces and some My Mind's Eye ephemera pieces. This here is a big side pocket, and I can show you that you can tuck inside all the way down. And then on this side is the other big coin envelope. This one says Dream, and with a bulb, and then held on with another paper clip with a star and a snowflake. Another journaling area and just borders of the extra pieces. And then this is the back. We just have a tag from the kit, little ephemera piece, a tag with the ribbon, and then this big piece here is, I like to do my own stamping, and then I will write a letter or a note to the person who buys it. I will fill it in once they buy it, so that way I can use their name, make it more personal. And so that, my friends, is the Christmas journal. I think it came out wonderful. I really enjoyed making this for Dot Studio Designs. I will link them again down below. And don't forget to go check them out and check their DigiKits out. All right, guys, remember, I am doing a giveaway. You only have 4 more days to enter. Please go enter the giveaway. I'm going to be drawing 2 people. Okay, 2 people. So I will link the video down below for easy access and easy for you to get to. Okay, guys, have a great day. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye now.